Hi Scorpio, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your May 2021 love reading. This reading is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. And also if you are a Scorpio, if you have Scorpio in your 7th house, or if you have a 5th house in Scorpio, this reading could be for you. However, moving on, you can follow me on TikTok at LEANICH. And also you can follow me on Instagram at empathbutterflies18. You can also check out my sister's YouTube channel, which is called Beyond Astro K. And also you can check out our family friends YouTube channel, which is called Nata for Days. I will leave the link in the description box below. Now Scorpio, let's take a look at what may have occurred already throughout the month for you. Some of the themes may have occurred, or they could still occur because we are still in the month of May. We start off with the 7 of Wands, so this is very defensive energy. For some of you, you could be trying to break out of feeling quite defensive, okay? Some of you could be connecting with an Aries, or you may have Aries in your chart. Aries rising, Aries Mars, Aries moon. But for some of you, I'm definitely getting a sense of the 7 of Wands. That you could be trying to break free from maybe someone else being very defensive towards you. You know, you could be trying to unearth, very scorpionic traits, right? But you could be trying to uncover why this person is acting the way that they are. Because there is an energy here with the 7 of Wands of someone being very self-protective and not wanting anyone to get into their circle. I'm hearing, right? See how he's very protective in this card right here? So you're dealing with somebody that is could be very argumentative, and this individual, I feel, doesn't want their peace disrupted by any, I'm hearing excuse me, see my voice is going right there. So this could also indicate that you and this person are not speaking in the now. You may not have spoken to this person maybe since March. For some of you, since 7 days ago. You could be born on the 7th. This person could be born on the 7th. But I'm definitely getting an energy of, this person not wanting to be disturbed. Or you could be in this energy of not wanting anyone to disturb your peace and being very protective of your circle, of your peace, is what I'm hearing, okay? All right, so we have number 11. And for some of you, you are actually born in November. Some of you could be born on the 11th. Some of you could be born in October. But this card is saying, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Now, this is the thing. For some of you, you may feel like you have to be in this defensive-like energy because you may have felt that in the past you had given your strength away to another person. Some of you may have given someone a lot of chances, or someone may feel that way about you. Someone may feel like they're not going to be swayed by you anymore, or you may actually feel like you don't want to be swayed by another person anymore. This to me also speaks about boundaries, having your boundaries up, Scorpio. Looking past the facade of how someone looks or what someone says they're going to do. This is about really standing in your power, I feel. Or this person you're connecting with may feel like they need to stand in their power, because yourself or this individual may have felt that some sort of power was being given away. And this could be like a connection where there's some sort of power dynamics at play, right? Despite the fact of either you being defensive or this person being in defensive mode, there's still a yearning here. There's still a feeling of wanting to connect with the other, but feeling like that will weaken the respect that the other person has for whoever's in this defensive energy. So I'm almost getting a sense of, and I'm hearing, I'm going to love you from a distance. You don't need to know how much I care for you, because if I let you know how much I care for you, then you're not going to look at me the same, or you're not going to respect me. There's something around that. There's something around, you either drawing a line in the sand, or this person drawing a line in the sand and saying, look, Enough is enough. Something needs to change. For some of you, you actually want something to change here. You know, for others of you, I'm hearing for some of you, you want to be taken seriously. For others of you, you may want to, I'm hearing, wean yourself off, okay? You may want to actually end this actual feeling of wanting this individual. And the only way that you may feel that you can do that is by putting up your boundaries. It's by not speaking to this person. Some of you may have cut this person off. It's by not thinking about this person. You know, but the mind does wander. Sometimes we can't just cut our feelings off, right? The mind does wander from yourself and the other person. I'm focusing on the number 11 right here. So you may have felt as though this person was, you know, a high level soulmate, and this person may have viewed you the same way, right? But this could be the thing. You may be now trying to wean yourself off these emotions, you know, because this could be a very intense emotional connection, but a very volatile one where, you know, there are deep feelings here, no doubt, but at the same time, there's a lot of disarray, there's a lot of disagreements, there's a lot of breaking up and making up, cutting each other off and speaking again, you know, is what I'm picking up. And you may feel like in the now, moving forward, I need to put my boundaries up, right? Now let's take a look at how you feel, what you're thinking and what you want for the month ahead. All right. Wow. I don't choose the card, Scorpio. And if I've got this little mark here for my pen, right? So with the 8 of Cups, I'm hearing that Craig David song. I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. You may feel like this person brought a lot of drama in your life, Scorpio. And I feel like for some of you moving forward, you want to walk away. You want to walk away from your emotions. You know, you want to walk away from how you feel about this individual. Now, some of you, this is a Pisces and a Saturn in Pisces card. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, okay? And, you know, I remember myself and Nikki K, my sister, we done a video on the compatibility of Scorpio with all the other signs, and that famous Scorpio and Pisces connection. You know, it's one of those ones whereby it's ongoing. It's very intriguing. It's very dynamic, you know, because Pisces, you know, they're all about magic and make-believe, and you got Scorpio there brooding in the background, you know, wanting to unearth the magic that is Pisces. And then you get the intensity mixed and coupled up with the magnificence and, you know, magic of Pisces. It creates its own energy. In all planets, I feel, if they merge together, it will create its own energy, right? But with Neptune and Pluto merging together, it's almost like, you know, it's like a dream and a nightmare merging together. It's like the bad boy seducing the good girl, right? Or and you could perceive the bad boy as Neptune, right? Because remember, Neptune is about illusions, make believe. I will show you what you want to see. You could perceive the good girl or the bad girl as the bad boy or the good girl. You guys understand what I mean? As Pluto, right? Because Pluto, yes, very seductive, very alluring, etc. But there's a wanting to merge. You know, doesn't mean it's going to cause any harm. Doesn't mean it's going to cause any danger. There's just a wanting to unearth. So being very curious. And that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, right? Depending on what content anyway. But you guys understand what I mean. You can flip-flop it. Because when I say bad boy, some of you may initially think, oh, the Scorpio. No, it could actually be both ways. The Piscean, because some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, may have, you know, made you believe that they were a certain way, or, you know, vice versa. Please take what resonates. However, I went off on a tangent with that one, but I feel like you guys understood me. With this 8 of Cups, I feel like you're trying to either block your emotions off, because this feeling that you have, some of you may have Pisces in your chart as well, right? But these feelings that you have for this person is very intense, you know, and it's one of those connections whereby you may feel like, if I face this person, and I'm going to fall back into the trap. You could be dealing with another Scorpio for some of you, or you could be dealing with a Cancer moon, or Scorpio. Definitely Pisces is in this mix, because this is a Neptune and Pisces card. Some of you are trying to shun your emotions from yourself, acting like they're not even there. For others of you, you expect this person to be in this energy. You expect, you know, especially because we start off with the Seven of Swords. Sorry, I keep saying Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands. Very defensive energy. So you and this person could be mirroring each other, being very defensive towards each other, and you're expecting this theme to continue. I don't expect to hear from her. I don't expect to hear from him. Could be same-sex relationship for some of you. I don't expect, you know, I'm not letting down my guard, or you know, this could be your energy depending on where you resonate with this story, you know, but you're expecting things to stay stagnated. Remember, this is a Saturn in Pisces card, and Saturn is about restrictions and blockages. You know, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Neptune is make-believe and magic and all things beautiful. But when you've got Saturn placed there, that make-believe and fairy tale can be restricted. Okay, so it's almost like you're waking up from an actual fact, I should say, waking up from, you know, taking off those rose-colored glasses. You know, I thought this situation was a certain way of being, and now I'm forced to take off my glasses and face the reality of my situation, Saturn. Okay, so I feel for some of you, you may feel like you have no choice but to walk and move forward, detaching away from your emotions, trying to anyway, but feeling like you'll gain more strength as you continue on your quest without looking back. Okay, now we also have demonstrate love, find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. 8 and 4. Number 3. Yeah, so this came up in the reverse. So with this demonstrate love card in the reverse, that means to me that you could be in the energies of the one that's being very defensive, Scorpio. You don't want to demonstrate love. You know, you have, you know, as far as you're concerned, you have nothing more to say on the matter. You said all you had to say. You've done everything you can do, and now you are left with no choice but to walk away. And doesn't mean for some of you, you want to leave the situation entirely, indefinitely, but for now, to safeguard your sanity, to safeguard your mind, you know, to safeguard your stability, you know, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, you feel like you have to walk away from the situation. And for some of you, if this person has been acting this way towards you, you know, they could be in the energies of, you know, shutting you out, or they may have left the connection. You may also feel like this theme will continue moving forward, or you're left with no choice but to move forward yourself. I'm not going to beg, I'm not going to ask, you know, I'm just going to keep moving forward. I may not agree with the situation. For some of you, you could be feeling that way, but at the same time, I have to accept what is, and, you know, whatever will be out of the situation. If it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. If not, then I continue to move forward and move towards my new possibilities. Now going back to this card, 4 and 8, which is 12. 1 and 2, which is 3. Geminis rule the 3rd house. 3rd house is all about communication, siblings, you know, family members, neighborhood. Some of you, I feel, could be thinking about moving to another neighborhood, to another town, to another city, wanting a fresh start, not wanting to be around a specific area because it brings back too much memories. For others of you, with this card in the reverse, it indicates that you are not willing to communicate with this individual, whoever this individual is. And for some of you, you're expecting there to be no communication. For some, there could be no communication. We are going to be experiencing Mercury in retrograde, and when Mercury goes into retrograde, Communication could be all over the house, could be all over the place, okay? And sometimes exes come back into our lives. It's what I'm picking up right here. And sometimes you may fall off with other people that you connect with, is what I'm picking up. But this, to me, speaks about you wanting to leave a specific situation, or you feeling like if someone has left a situation, or if you both decided to leave a situation, things will remain the same, is what I'm picking up right here. Now let's take a look at this person. What are they thinking and feeling, and what are their actions going to be this month? Okay, so we have the Death card. You could be dealing with another Scorpio, okay? Because the Death card is a major arcana. It's represented by Scorpio, okay? This is all about transformation. This is all about, you know, 8th house energy as well, plutonic energy, you know, delving into the old to rebuild the new, This individual, I feel, may be coming back in. You may hear from this individual, because in the now, you could be thinking to yourself that the situation is over. This person, you know, you and this person have reached the end of the road. I'm hearing that Boyz II Men song. I'm not going to sing it. All right? Because my voice, I don't know, it's late, so, okay? But I'm hearing that Boyz II Men song. Although we come to the end of the road, I can't let go. This person can't let you go, because the Death card right here speaks about transformation. Sometimes when the Death card comes up in a reading, it's like that's the end. It's curtains, over. But with this Death card right here, and I did throw in that Mercury in retrograde and the ex is coming back and all that, this person is coming back in. I definitely feel strongly. However, you know, he's got his back turned. But there's, you know, there's two things. There's going to be a transformation with this situation, I feel, because the Death card does represent rebirth. So this person wants to a renewal of this actual situation with you, but it comes with a price, Scorpio. They may want an apology from you. You may have been the one to cut this individual off, or for some of you, this person wants you to beg them back. Is what I'm picking up here. This person may want you to plead with them, and I'm just the messenger. I don't, you know, I'm not saying you must do this, but this is, you know, this person, and this person almost, you know, for some of you, I'm getting a lot of downloads. For some of you, this individual may want it to seem as though it's ended, but it hasn't ended. It's almost like they want to make a grand appearance. But they want to make an entrance, but they know that you see right through them. Nicki Minaj, you see right through me. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius Scorpio cusp for some of you, not for all of you. But with this Death card right here, or you could be a Sagittarius Scorpio cusp. You see right through the situation. You've been here before with this person. This is why when this person makes an entrance back into your world, back into your life. And, you know, Scorpios, yes, they are ruled by Pluto. Pluto is, you know, all about delving into the underworld. So this person has been, they've disappeared for some time. And whilst they've disappeared, whilst they've been laying low, I should say, they have gone, or they are going through a transformation, especially because we had that full moon in Scorpio, and you know, that full moon in Scorpio was very powerful. This person has gone through some sort of rebirth, and they don't want to present themselves in the way that they've presented themselves towards you before. However, it's almost like they want you to see them in a new light, which I feel you won't. They want to make a grand appearance, but I feel like if and when they do, you will almost be looking at them like, this is so old school, this is so played out, we've been here so many times before. That's why we've got the skeleton there, like it's just played out. They want you to view them as someone that has changed, okay? That's for some of you. For others of you, this person, you know, they're surrendering the relationship, they're surrendering the connection, they're moving forward. This may have been the person to have ended the relationship. is what I'm picking up, okay? But we also have this card, True Love, and it's numbered 30. Take away the 0, leaves 3. 3 rules the number of Gemini. Gemini rules the 3rd house of communication. So I feel, okay, for some of you, despite the fact that if you resonate with the first storyline I mentioned about this person wants to come back into your life, we are going to be experiencing a retrograde, and I feel like this individual will make an entrance. They're trying to hide, or they will try to hide the intensity of how they feel. And how they actually feel is that you are their true love. And this individual, I'm hearing like Mercury and Pluto. So you may have like a Mercury and Pluto connection where your communication style is merging with their deep emotional feelings. So when you speak to each other, you are able to connect telepathically, yes, right? Connect telepathically, and you're able to read each other's mind. And Mercury and Pluto, I'm talking synastry now, compatibility, that's a very powerful pairing, depending, like if you have like a sextile, that means that's a very harmonious aspect. So when you're communicating with this individual, or vice versa, when you're communicating with a person and their Pluto sits on your Mercury, which rules communication, then you're able to just, the conversation will flow effectively, right? There's no, there's no qualms. Like you're able to discuss, anything. It's like a client counselor type relationship, and you can have that in a platonic relationship, which will make you and your friend like so tight, almost like family. More powerful when you have that in a relationship, because this person will then become your best friend, and you will definitely both feel that intensity and that soulmate unbreakable bond that you both created, because there's things that you will share with each other that that won't be shared outwardly. And like I said, it will be a connection, and I feel some of you have this connection here. There's some sort, and even if you haven't got this Mercury sitting on this person's Pluto or sextiling, or okay, let's talk about the conjunction. So if you've got a Mercury in Scorpio and you're dealing with another Scorpio, all right, or this person's got a Mercury in Scorpio, and you obviously, as you're reading, that's powerful as well, because you're able to read each other's mind. You're able to transform each other's thoughts, and not in a very manipulative way, in a way whereby you will be able to transform outdated ways of being. If you thought this person was stuck, okay, because this is what I'm getting something here, especially with this Mercury and Pluto situation. Now comment below if you've got this synastry. Some of you could have the conjunction, some of you can have the sextile, some of you can have the trine. If you got the opposition, then that's going to be drama, all right? And I don't really feel any harshness here. I feel it's more, well, in saying that he's got his back turned, there could be an opposition here. If this person's Mercury, or this person may even have like a Mercury in Gemini, and it's Quencox. That's when it's like so, different that it's you're unable to understand, or this person may have Taurus in their chart. So that's an opposition right there. There's love there. This person could be a Gemini or a Taurus cusp. You could definitely be dealing with a Gemini, another Scorpio, a Pisces, or someone with Pisces in their chart. And there's some sort of opposition here, because on your part, it's almost like you're not going to fight for this situation anymore, if at all. And on this person's part, it's almost like they're still plotting. They're still, I want to get my Scorpio back, but I don't want them to know that I like them. It's that type of energy. But there's trying to deny a feeling a deep feeling. Now, going back to that, and the thing is, guys, I'm sure you guys know by now, I absolutely love doing sanistry. There was a time, I think about 3 years ago, I used to do a lot of people's charts, like friends and stuff like that. Or my friends will say, oh, I'm seeing this guy, da, 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 da. Could you help me? And I'll be like, okay, what's their birthday? And I was like, give me a week. And I'll just come back and say, okay, this is his love language. This is what you need to do. And they'll be like, oh my God, it worked. And how did you know? When I just love sanistry. It's psychology to me. Astrology is psychology to me. And as I say that, I'm actually staring at my book, Astrology, Psychology, but it is actually psychology to me. And anyway, going back to this Mercury and Plutonic connection right here, it's unspoken. That's what it is. It's unspoken. Some of you may not even be aware of your sanistry with this individual, but there is an opposition here and there's a trine here, okay? A trine is a very harmonious aspect, right? Again, where you can speak about things that you may not feel comfortable, you may not have told anyone else. But with this specific person, you just feel that sense of comfort, you know, and you're able to delve deep. Remember, Scorpios are all about unearthing hidden truths. So you are able to unearth hidden truths within this person. This person was trying to run away from love in the past, but through their connection with you, you've now forced them to face, you know, feelings that they tried to repress, that they didn't even feel like they even had before, which is true love. I don't want to be in love. That's not me. Like, I'm the one that runs away. People fall in love with me is what I'm hearing, right? They can't deny that fact with you, Scorpio. You could be dealing with another Scorpio. Okay, this is this love, is a once in a lifetime love. They've never felt this powerful connection that they're feeling with you. And for some of you, they're trying to transform this emotion. This can't be. What does that mean? Does that mean that I'm powerless? When in actual fact, it doesn't mean you're powerless at all. It makes you more powerful to admit to yourself that you actually love someone, the way I see it anyway. That's just my Leo talking right there, right? But with this individual, they want to, for some of you, they want to transform this emotion. And transform this emotion to me means they want to diminish it. Because Pluto is all about destruction as well. So they want to destroy this feeling that they have for you. They're trying to deny the feeling that they have for you. It's almost like they want to come back in. If they've left, it's like they want to come back in to cause distraction, to make you feel like, and I'm not saying, you know, because this could be this person could self-sabotage, I feel. And if they are in that energy, they could come across as very narcissistic for some of you. So I'm not sitting here saying, you know, stay in the situation even though this person loves you, but they're not treating you well. No, I wouldn't suggest that. But at the same time, this person wants to destroy the love that you have for them. For some of you, that's what I was trying to get at. They want to destroy the love that you have for them by acting out, so that you will then project onto them that you don't have feelings for them anymore, which will then reinforce to this individual. You guys mirror each other as well, right? Which will reinforce this individual. See, I was right all along. There's no such thing as a fairy tale. There's no such thing as love. But they will be orchestrating that by demonstrating certain characteristics for you to be forced to feel that way. So it will be intentional, if that makes any sense. And also they know how strong this connection is, so they want to leave the connection behind because it's too powerful for them, because they are aware that you are their true love. And this was not part of the plan. This was not part of the plan. Okay, that was very Plutonic. Okay, so let's take a look at the outcome for yourself and this person, Scorpio. Okay, so we have the Empress. Wow, I did mention Taurus right here, and Taurus and Scorpios are opposing signs. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you could definitely be dealing with another Scorpio. And some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, or you may have Taurus in your chart, or a Gemini. Gemini, Taurus, Cup, strong Taurus and strong Scorpio. And I did mention this opposition. So despite this fact of this person trying to self-sabotage, okay, you know, we end with the Empress. The Empress is about creativity, okay? And bearing in mind, I'm connecting to about 3 different groups of you. This Death card could also represent transformation. This person, I feel, has either gone through a transformation, especially during that full moon in Scorpio, that very powerful one. And look, yes, I mentioned before that he's got his back turned, but he's walking towards the Empress. Something that he or she was trying to oppose before, they will come back to. This could be where the transformation takes place. For some of you, this person's trying to self-sabotage and diminish this actual connection, even though, you know, they can't deny that they feel that you are their true love. Or for some of you, this person may feel, you know, uncomfortable with the knowing that this is how you feel about them, and they, you know, there's something here about them wanting to self-sabotage and not being comfortable with feelings being brought to the surface. You know, and with the Empress card here, Empress card speaks about creativity, nurturing, you know. Empress card could be a mother, she could be a wife, you know. This person is very taken care of. Empress card is a card whereby the female on the card is exuding self-love. You know, she's beautiful, she looks nurtured, she's nurturing herself, you know. You can see she's taken care of. She, you know, she could be giving birth in some, you know, tarot card, but in general she's very comfortable within her surroundings, very Venus like, because when you think of Venus, you think of Taurus, and you think of Libra. And Taurus and Libra are very beautiful individuals, you know, and the planet Venus rules beauty. Some of you may have, like, you know, you could be Venus ruled. You may have like a Libra ascendant, Taurus ascendant, Venus in Libra, Venus in Taurus. But I'm definitely getting here with the Empress card that for some of you, this person may transform themselves in order to come back to you, seeing you as the Empress, seeing you as, you know, the person that they want to be with. Some of you may have children with this person. Some of you, this person may actually want to transform the connection and have a child, is what I'm picking up. Some of you could be actually carrying a child in the now, is what I'm picking up. But this to me speaks about, maybe, I'm getting a lot of these readings this month, people wanting to take things to the next level. This could also include marriage for some of you, or just, you know, planning a future. Because for some of you, this is a realization of, you know what, this is my true love. I'm not going to, you know, waste this opportunity. That's for some of you. And the Empress card does speak about stability. It also speaks about, to me, with this reading, a realization of who you were all along. This person's going to wake up, okay? Because I feel like this person was sleeping. And this could be the thing for some of you. This person may come back in and let it be known, because 3 represents 3rd house energy, which is all about communication. Coming back in and letting you know that you are amazing, that you do actually matter, that they see you in this light of the Empress. You know, they find you beautiful, they find you powerful, they find you magnificent, wanting to take care of you, wanting to nurture you, is what I'm feeling right here. And even if they don't express that, this is how they see you. This is the light that they see you in, okay? We also have, consider your foundations. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Number 50, take away the 0, which is 5. 5 is about change. This person is going to go through a dramatic change if they have not gone through that change already, you know. And with the Empress card and this card right here, you could definitely be dealing with a Gemini Taurus cusp. This to me represents, for some of you, because there are a lot of Scorpios I'm connecting with, you may actually decide, because there is something about you moving forward, you wanted a new cycle in your life, you wanted to move away from this type of energy, you may actually move forward and find a new place of living. There's something about you wanting to find somewhere stable to live, because the Empress card does represent stability. You know, she's stable in her foundation, she's comfortable, she's nurturing herself, she's giving herself that self-love. This could be you. You could be actually considering your foundations, actually taking a leap and moving forward in regards of your foundations. Because I mentioned you feeling like you want to get out this some sort of area, and with that third house energy, it speaks about neighborhood. So you could be moving this month to a new neighborhood. You know, you may be considering your foundations, thinking long term, where do I want to settle down? You know, I don't want to stay in this area until I'm old. You know, I need a change. 5 represents change. For some of you, you could still be in this relationship in the now with this individual, and you could be planning a child. So that could also include, okay, we want to have a child. We need a bigger place. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied, guys. I'm really sorry, I'm tired. We need a bigger place. You could have been at some sort of standstill in regards to this sort of conversation, both being quite defensive. You may not have wanted to move. This person may have wanted to stay. Something around that. Come to some sort of truce, right? You may decide, you know what, I want to have children, or this person may decide, I want to have children, but we can't have it here because the house is too small, we need to find a bigger place, or we need to move back in with my parents, or there's something around that. You know, some of you are pregnant already. Discussions about a home birth, that could be a thing as well. This individual, I feel, you know, could make some sort of transformation in regards to wanting to take things to the next level, which may shock you. Move in with me, let's have a baby, let's get married. You know, number 5, there's going to be a change. So you could be dealing with someone that's way older than you, you know, and they want it all, and they want it all with you now. This person is considering their foundations. They see their whole future in your eyes. If this person's not older than you, you don't resonate with that, it's the ex-person that's coming back in. And one of the reasons why they're coming back in is because they are considering their foundations. It's because they had that talk with themselves. Where do I see myself when I'm in my 50s? You know, I actually see myself with this person. I actually do want kids. If I am to have kids, I want to have it with this person. You know, they've had that conversation with themselves because you triggered something within them in order for them to connect with themselves and to connect with their wants. And again, that Scorpio full moon, you know, it done something to this individual. They are actually thinking long term now. Whereas before they may have been in that energy, and they could still be in this energy now. But if they are thinking about long term with you. You know, they don't see no one else but you whenever they think of you. And for some of you, your focus could be on self and moving forward, okay? And some of you with that number 5, which represents change, some of you could be moving this month and ending the relationship entirely. And this individual may know that this is a final ending as well, is what I'm picking up. But moving forward, knowing that you are their true love. Okay, and for others of you, again, if I feel like someone's going to be coming back in, but they're going to be coming back in on a, you know, energy of not letting you know how they actually feel, trying to deny the fact. So there's a sense of immaturity still there. However, it will be expressed that, you know, I thought about you in my future and I want to have a future with you in it. Scorpio, that was your reading. Apologies about the delay of the reading. Please like, share and subscribe this video, and also please check out the one-of-a-kind promo video that we done a few months ago. I will leave the link in the description box below. I'll speak to you soon. Peace out.